It is cold, like 6 degrees, but it's supposed to get up to like 43 today, and then tomorrow it is supposed to be like 50, and Saturday or Sunday it's supposed to be like 63. Super excited about that. Real fast, before we get any further into today's video, I had a bunch of people comment on yesterday's video saying, oh my God, dude, you've lost a ton of weight. You don't even look the same. I have lost a lot of weight. It is currently Friday, March 4th. The first week of December, I weighed right around 224-ish, and that's what I weighed at GIE, for any of you guys that saw me there. 2 weeks ago, I went for my yearly physical, and I weighed out at 182. I lost a lot of weight in a short period of time. I went through a lot of stuff, and I made an hour and 15-minute long video explaining everything I've gone through, why I went through it, and the weight I lost. But one day I'll get just irritated enough to upload that video, but for now I have no interest in uploading it, and when I do, it'll be on the other channel. It won't be on this channel, but for right now I have no intentions of that. So let's just leave that behind us, and just know, guys, I'm doing good. I'm in a really good place right now, and I'm geared up for this season, and you don't have to worry about me because yeah, things are finally going great, and they're going in the direction that I want them to go, or maybe not want them to go, but I'm dealing with, and I'm making it work to my advantage. So all in all, I'm doing good. Thanks for your concern. Let's get on with this video. So kind of hard to see with the light, but it's nice and dry. Frame's nice and dry. Fenders are dry. Bed's nice and dry. I think it kind of feels that tacky. No, it's not really tacky at all. It's under the heat bar that goes all the way to the other end of the building. So that's in good shape. That truck is nice and painted. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you still have to deal with that mess. Thanks, Billy. The boards, those are dry. Trailer should be dry. It's been a few days since we painted that. The rims, not even tacky anymore. Those are good. So I could probably put those back on this trailer today. I might leave it another day, who knows. And but what we have to do today is, obviously I have to fix this so it closes down all the way. I'm pretty sure Billy just bent a bar back there. I'm hoping I don't have to take the whole hopper off to do it. I will find out. I think I just have to fix a bar that he bent under there. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Maybe with a little love from a hammer. But I'll fix that, and then I'm gonna have to get a new shock for inside there because Billy completely destroyed that shock. So I'll have to do that. I may even have one. I don't think I do, but I might. I imagine, what time is it? It's 7:45. Conrad should be here by 8 o'clock. And we'll see what we can do to get some maintenance done on some machines here. And I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Shenanigans, of course. There will be shenanigans in this video, because that's what we do. Okay, so we had a slight problem with the V-Ride 2, and I had the same problem when I pulled it out last spring. This one has the Kohler EFI 25 horse. I know a lot of people have given me crap about it, but I love that engine. It's the same exact engine on the Exmark Vantage, but from sitting all winter, the lifters get stuck. So you start it up and it starts ticking like a time bomb. And what you got to do, I called my dealer. Last year I just took it to him and he fixed it. But I called him and I asked him, hey, what'd you do with this thing last year to make that stop? So I dumped the oil out of it, put new oil in it, new filter in it. But he said, start it up and let it just run it idle till it gets nice and hot. And then you'll hear the ticking noise slowly go away. And if it doesn't go away after it gets really hot, I let it run for like 15 minutes. And then what I did, most of it went away. You could barely hear it. And then he said, at that point, just rev it all the way up, nice and slow. Let it sit there for a couple seconds, back down, do that 2 or 3 times, and it should go away. And he said what it does is the lifters just get stuck and they pop free. So I let it run, and by the time it was done running, about 15 minutes, and it got good and hot, it pretty much had no tick to it at all. And I revved it up and down twice, and now it runs smooth as can be. But
like a glove.
You see, runs like a glove.
Yeah.
It fits like a glove, moron. Fits like a glove.
She's mint.
She is mint.
She is mint.
But
Marty's a good.
It fits like a glove, not runs like a glove.
Oh,
actually, you know what? And you guys been following us, you know that this is Marty. Okay. This is what Billy found, I don't know, a couple years ago. He found it laying in a yard. It's an old ice pack from a kid's lunchbox. He found it laying in a yard, and he stuck it in a cup holder, and he ran with it in there for a couple weeks, and then he lost it. And Max found it the following week laying in a yard. It had been run over a couple times, but never even cut it up. So we took double-sided tape and stuck it to there, and it's been there for over a year now. But the story behind that is when we had the Walker B, like the first week that I had it, that thing's got to still be up here somewhere. The first week that I had the Walker B, I found this bracelet, and it was in a yard, and I didn't feel like getting off the mower to move it. There it is. I didn't feel like getting off the mower to move it, so I kept running it over, and I ran it over 3 times, and it kept shooting it out the deck. Never even put a nick in it. I don't know how, but it went on the forward control lever of the Walker B, which would be this right here, but on the Walker B, and it sat there for the 3 years we had the machine. And so Billy kind of looked at Marty here as the same way, kind of like a good luck charm for the mower. So, but anyway, we were watching some of the old videos the other day, and when Billy found that thing and he kept it, he said he was calling it Marvin, but somehow it got switched to Marty, so that's Marty. But anyway, so the oil's changed in this, new oil, new filter, and Conrad is sharpening the blades. We had the Gator blades on here for fall, so we're putting the regular stock medium lift blades on there. That's what's going to go back on here. And this mower here, we just changed the oil and filter in this as well. This one needs to get scraped out, and I'm not even sure what blades are on here. I think there's probably Gators on here as well, but this will get regular blades put back on it, sharpened, balanced, and that'll be good to go. Then we got to do same thing on the right 32 over there. That one has to get oil changed on it, and the blades taken care of on that thing as well. I think the blades that are on it will be fine. And then the last thing we'll have to do is scrape the deck on this, get the blades off this, get them sharpened, put back on, and then we got to get a new battery for it because this battery is junk. So we'll get a new battery for it and put the new battery on, put the cover back over it, and wire in the power chute because it's not hooked up right now. And then this will be good to go. Damn it, Conrad. I walked into that face. I can taste it. Ah! I need my coffee. Conrad just soiled his britches, and I walked right through it, face first. But we got the oil changed and the blades done. Trying to record here. Got the blades changed and oil done on that. Blades changed and oil done on that. Oil changed on this. Conrad's doing he's taking the blades off and scraping this deck so that we can take care of the blades on that. But as far as this Walker goes, we still haven't quite figured out what Billy did to that box. I think I found one of the bars that is bent, but I'm not sure that that's actually it. But either way, I took the shock off, and it's right here. This thing is destroyed anyway. Are you done yet?
Yes, until you're done recording.
So anyway, I could just go out to the Walker dealer and get one, but what I'm gonna attempt to do is go to Napa and see if they could just match it up. I'm not sure if they'll have one like this, but I gotta go there anyway, so I figure while I'm there I'll just see. If they don't, then obviously I gotta go to the Walker dealer or just order one online. I don't need this mower anytime soon, so it doesn't matter if I just order one. I can wait on it. But anyway, we take care of that, and then I think that's about it. Oh, we got to do the blades on the grandstand. I think you need to go to the bathroom. Oh, man.
You want that one too?
I feel bad for whoever does your laundry, pal.
I do.
Okay, so we went and got some parts and went and had lunch or late breakfast. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's noon. What time is it? It's noon 45, actually. So, so we got a new battery for this. I need the terminals to be on the inside because the way the cover goes on there, the Vantage is the same way. So the way the cover goes on there, it's lower right here. So if the terminals are over here, this whole metal side would connect the two terminals and you know, it'd be really screwed up. So they need to be on the inside. So they should be 7/16. So I gotta take these off, and this battery's shot anyway. So brand new battery, and we gotta put that on, and I gotta find the cover. It's laying around somewhere. We gotta hook the power chute back up and put this battery on, put the cover on that. And we went to Napa and they had one of the shocks. It's a little bit thinner, but the rating for the shock that was under here when we looked it up was 60 pounds. This one is also 60 pounds and same length. So yeah, so we're going to attempt to put that on, but we got to figure out what's bent on this first, keeping it from going all the way down. I think it's that back crossbar. We may have to unbolt and take the hopper off, which is no big deal. It's only a couple bolts, and pull the hopper right off. So we'll get to that next. Comrade, you got that battery off yet?
I'm working on it.
Jesus. All right, then. We got to clean them cables up, too. They look crappy. That positive, I just put that new one on there because the other one was frayed and screwed up. So that's a brand new cable. But we'll do this, and we'll be right back with y'all.
He's enjoying himself. Look what you did! Here comes the fire department.
And the smoke alarms are going off again. Dang it! Okay, so we took the hopper off, and the back framing here, everything looks just as it should be on here. It doesn't, this kind of looks like it's tipped up a little bit, but I don't really think that that's an issue. So when the hopper comes down, what it's doing is it's hitting right there and right there on both sides. And what's hitting there are these pieces. But you can see how Billy bent this. It's bent in right there. And over here, same thing, it's bent in. This piece here should be straight across. Same thing with this one straight across. This one's way worse than that side. So these here are just cotter pins. You pull the cotter pin out, pull that pin out, and then this back flap comes off, which he definitely did a number on this. So that's gonna come off. You can put that on with the hopper on the machine, so I'm not too worried about that. But I think we're gonna take that off, and then I'm gonna try to bend these back. But instead of grabbing it here and trying to bend it back, I'm gonna grab by the tabs here and bend it back, because that's how it bent outward, was from the weight being on these. So if I grab it from the same spot and go back the other way, it should bend the whole thing. If I grab here with channel locks, I'll get part of it, then part of it. I should be able to get it all in one shot bending up with these, providing I can get it to bend. I'd like to do it without heating it up, because I don't want to get heat near that plastic. So we'll see what happens. Look who graced us with his presence today. Oh, he's got something in his ear.
Yeah, really?
No. Say hi, Spence, because you know Kendra's going to watch this video. I don't know if she watches yours, but she watches all mine. Oh. You don't want to say hi to Kendra?
No, she's mad.
She's mad? What did you do?
Nothing, she's always mad.
She's not always mad. Kendra's the easiest girl in the world. Bring her a dog and bring her ice cream. Problem solved.
Not wrong.
She's not complicated at all. You haven't figured this out? How many years y'all been together, Spence?
Shh, I gotta go.
Don't screw it up. You're on camera. Oh, he screwed it up. It's game over.
That's a Ken dance.
What's up, Bryce?
That's a Ken
Big
dance.
job going on here. I gotta get done.
Well, you know what?
Talking at you?
You'll need ice cream on them big jobs. You know what I said to him while we were putting the hopper on that mower? I said, somebody's out there hitting a siren. 20 bucks says that it is Spencer or Andrew Hanna. And then I heard your voice come over the intercom, and I go, it's Spanx.
And you still didn't open up.
Nope, because I was working on that mower.
You gotta get some decals for this truck to say making that bow money.
I know, that good Bobo money. Take it easy, guys. All right, so now that we were interrupted from work in progress because we were working right along until, you know, Spanx showed up and wanted to harass us. So the hopper actually closes down all the way. That fixed the problem. We put this shock on here and we brought it down. It didn't go down all the way, and it instantly bent the shock right there. But I also noticed the metal part here is half bent because Billy somehow bent that. So I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. But for right now, we're gonna leave it alone because the problem's fixed. We just need to figure out the shock. And I'm thinking maybe because it's not the exact shock, that was the problem. It didn't compress down in enough. Now there is different settings. I could just bring the shock down one. So I might do that, but at the same time, if you bring it down one, it might keep the hopper from tipping up as far as it does. And if that's the case, it doesn't allow everything to dump out the way it should. So since we're in no big need for this mower, I'm just gonna go online. I'm gonna order the factory shock for this thing. And we know it'll close now, so we're good to go. Okay, so Spanx left and I thought he came back, but he didn't come back. And yesterday's video, I mentioned you guys that my daughter's taking over all my office work and all my phone calls, all my scheduling, and she is hiding around the corner. But she just stopped to visit us. I thought Spanx was coming back in. Apparently she had texted me, but we were busy doing this. And so this is my daughter, Jersey. Some of you guys have seen her in the past. She's made a little boop boop, a little pop up in videos, but not really, not much. The ladies in my family are not fans of the camera. So Billy wasn't either. If you go back and look in the early videos, he's kind of like, he just like was really nervous.
Week, and then I just
now every morning we get in the truck and he's like, same thing with Connor, same thing with Max. We get in the truck and they're like, hey, everybody grab the cameras. It's like they remember the cameras before the mowers. So that's why we do so many weekly videos. Stop throwing stuff at me, Conrad.
the window.
I know, if it would have went through that window, I'd be like, great. Now I wouldn't be the only one blown out a window, or Billy wouldn't have been the only one blown out a window. Yeah. But all right, so we're gonna end it here today. We got you guys all kinds of funky stuff, and we're done with that for now. We're done with all the mower maintenance, trailers painted, trucks painted, and we're probably just gonna take the weekend off. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. I'm starting meal prepping, so I need to go get all my containers tonight, all my stuff, and I'm gonna meal prep tomorrow because I am on a goal to get 100% completely shredded by summer. So I still want to bulk up and add more weight, but I want to be just shredded. So no fat, no nothing, gone, which I'm damn near there now. So just a little bit more to work on.
I'm just looking on my
She's just on her phone. She's a business lady.
Not really.
We out of here.